We just got new Epstein emails, and boy, is it bad for Trump. This is a 2011 email that Jeffrey Epstein sent to Ghislaine Maxwell. He says, I want you to realize that the dog that has embarked is Trump, a victim whose name is redacted. Spent hours at my house with him. He has never once been mentioned. Police chief, etc. I'm 75% there. Where Ghislaine responds saying, I have been thinking about that. Okay, just to add some context here, Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt responded to this, saying that the victim whose name is redacted here is Virginia Giuffre, who recently committed suicide, but she was a former Mar-a-Lago employee who Ghislaine recruited from there, and Virginia said multiple times Trump was not involved in any wrongdoing whatsoever and that he couldn't have been friendlier. Sure, but Epstein calling Trump the dog who has embarked is referring to a Sherlock Holmes reference, equating Trump to someone who knows wrongdoing is happening but staying silent on it for some reason, and Ghislaine backed up that thinking. But there's more. We have this conversation between Michael Wolff, who is a reporter, and Epstein in 2015. Michael says, I hear CNN planning to ask Trump tonight about his relationship with you, either on air or in a scrum afterwards. And Epstein says, if we were able to craft an answer for him, what do you think it should be? And Michael says, I think you should let him hang himself. If he says he hasn't been on the plane or to the house, then that gives you valuable PR and political currency. You can hang him in a way that potentially generates a positive benefit for you. Or if it really looks like he could win, you could save him, generating a debt. Of course, it is possible that when asked, he'll say Jeffrey is a great guy and has gotten a raw deal and is a victim of political correctness, which is to be outlawed in a new Trump regime. Okay, I don't see anything here other than Epstein trying to use his former relationship with Trump as a form of blackmail, even though there's no evidence Trump was involved in any wrongdoing. These are just dirty schemers trying to find a way to manipulate the situation for a pardon or something. Or the most likely reason for this conversation, they knew they had compromising material on the president so they could play him like a puppet. But wait, there's more. This is another email from Epstein to Michael Wolff in 2019. He says a victim's name, which is redacted, Mar-a-Lago, and then something else is redacted. We can assume it's for good reason, though, because these were released by the House Oversight Democrats. But Epstein continues saying, Trump said he asked me to resign, never a member ever. We assume they're talking about Mar-a-Lago membership. Of course he knew about the girls, as he asked Ghislaine to stop. Okay, this was in 2019. Trump was president. Epstein knew he was about to get arrested, so he was there scheming with Michael Wolff again. These are cherry-picked emails by the House Oversight Democrats. Can you just quit it? Epstein literally said that Trump knew about the girls, and we can assume he's talking about the underage ones, as Trump knew someone was wrong about it, as he asked Ghislaine to stop. At the very least, and it's probably more than that, he was complicit in not coming forward while things were happening, or as Epstein called him, the dog who has embarked. Okay, so you're gonna use the words from the demon Epstein himself as your greatest evidence. This is just the tip of the iceberg. There's a reason why Trump doesn't want these files released. We will see. Will we?